Okay, kids, come on in. We're going to talk about the forest, the jungle today. The bear, the quarrel, and the art of standing still. There's a line in Hamlet. Beware of entrance into a quarrel, but being in, bear't that the opposed beware of thee. You know, people hear that and they think about dominance, but it isn't. It's about instinct, presence, and self possession. All right? Because every quarrel, every real conflict has a bear in it. Not a literal one, a triggered one. A bear with cubs doesn't think. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't weigh the moral implications of the next move. It reacts instantly, instinctively, absolutely. And here's the part that most people forget. If you run, if you get excited, afraid, desperate for refuge, your body releases fear molecules, and every predator on earth can smell them. A bear, a lion, a panther. They don't attack because they're hungry. They attack because something's running. And the human nervous system works the same way, trust me on this. When someone gets triggered, what? Their inner child, their wounded self comes roaring out like a bear protecting its cubs. And if you challenge that bear, if you push into its fear, if you try to win the argument, the bear wins. But not because it's right, because it's instinct. So the lesson isn't to fight, and it isn't to flee, it's to be still, to stand like an animal grazing in the field, not threatened, not panicked, not moving too fast either. You know, oh, that's cool. Yeah, hi, man. How's it going? Because when you stay steady and when you don't feed the fear or the fury, the bear eventually settles. It realizes you're not in danger and it walks away. And we all know this. We've all lived this. And yet, how often do we find ourselves trapped in conflict with the bear? Well, this is where PDCCS comes in: presence, dignity, clarity, compassion, sovereignty. You want to stand? That's how you do it. Not a priest, not expensive therapy, not self medication, not years of numbness, just learning how to stand again, the same way we did as infants, wobbling, uncertain, unsteady, until one day we weren't. Until one day we became the little terror of the whole household, not because we were fearless, but because we had learned how to stand. PDCCS is the same learning, but for the inner life. It's how you stay safe. It's how you stay sovereign. It's not by running into battle and not by running away. It's by standing still until the danger passes. All right. I know you got that. I know you got that. Okay. Be careful when you're walking in the woods, bear that in mind. I um I thank you very much for your visit and the comments, the support. We are growing as a wonderful family right now, the House of Avalon. If you're new, welcome. Find your home. You're home, you know. And if you're returning, yeah, thank you so much. We're all kind of pulling together in this journey. Um, and I know I'm actually this video that I just did has been uh, designed for the Sovereign Archive, but I'm addressing you from the overflow that's coming from the House of Avalon, and if you're here from that site, from that channel, um, yeah, this is for you. This is for you. So yeah, avail yourself to the other videos here in the archive, and also the Sovereign Way. Many of you that have family and people like sons and daughters, and that may not be specific for the House of Avalon, but this is a good place for them to get some ideas going together. Yeah, how to deal with certain life issues. Read through the titles and see what's there, and avail yourself to that. The videos are not long, but they're here for you. Yeah, and more are coming. I'll try to be consistent, weekly. And Yeah, so with that, I would say enjoy the rest of your day and remain in peace. Yeah.